Breaking news connected to the deadly dispute over a dog in Port St. Lucie. Tonight, we've learned the names of the suspect and the victims, including a young girl.
Contact 5 uncovers new details about Delray Beach's suspended city manager, what may be months before his future is decided.
Concerns over a mandate to reopen Florida schools come August, a mandate coming from the state. Tonight, what parents are saying.
But first, we start right off with your weather and the rain chances tonight.
And for that, of course, we go to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel. Steve?
All right, let's take a look at the radar, and the strongest storms are starting to fire up around the lake and move across the lake. We now have marine warning, and this storm is really intensifying quickly. Lined up just to the east of Okeechobee and now pushing into Belglade. There's that marine warning for the lake area. The line of storms that it kind of trails off over Fort Pierce. It broke apart. Earlier rainfall has tapered off, but this will continue to develop and move into Port St. Lucie and the Stewart area in the next half hour, and then a little farther south down through Jupiter all the way through the Gardens and the acreage. There's one of our stronger storms. This is right over the Clewiston area and headed toward Belglade. So Belglade, you will deal with that in the next half hour. Some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and the potential for some hail here, too, as we get into the evening hours. And then there's that storm just to the east of Okeechobee that is pulling away. The rest of Palm Beach County quiet, but this will eventually make it to the coastline through the early and mid-evening hours. So we'll keep those rain chances high through mid-evening. Another round tomorrow. We'll have your full forecast through the week coming up.
Steve, thank you. Stick with the First Alert Meteorologist to stay ahead of any storms. You can also download our free WPTV app to check out interactive radar and get weather alerts sent right to your phone.
Breaking news in Port St. Lucie. Within the past hour, police say they've identified the victims killed in yesterday's shooting as a father and his 11-year-old daughter.
And a Port St. Lucie police officer was also shot, but he was saved by his bulletproof vest. WPTV News Channel 5's Ryan Hughes is live in Port St. Lucie with new information for us tonight. Ryan.
Connie and Michael, 6 people were inside that home when police say their neighbor, armed with 2 handguns, went in and just started shooting. Take a look behind me. You can see investigators remain on the scene out here tonight, more than 24 hours after this deadly shooting. Both homes remained roped off, and right now investigators are on the roof where those 2 victims were killed. Tonight we are also learning more about the ongoing feud over the gunman's dog, who was recently deemed dangerous.
It didn't have to come to this.
A community still grappling with a deadly dispute and horrific crime scene in Port St. Lucie.
We heard like 5 gunshots. Then when the police showed up, they walked up to the garage. It sounded like a war zone. About 40 rounds went off.
There are holes in the windows on the 2nd floor of this home on Southeast Morningside Boulevard, where investigators say the next-door neighbor, 82-year-old Ronald Delray, snapped, coming through the door armed with 2 handguns, shooting and killing 55-year-old Guy Hansman in the garage and his 11-year-old daughter, Harper, as 4 others inside managed to escape.
We saw them drag her out to the grass over here and try to do chest compressions on her.
This is a picture a neighbor shared with us of the 11-year-old girl. Investigators say Harper was the one who called 911 before being shot. And when police arrived, Delray started shooting at officers, hitting an officer in the arm and in the chest. Fortunately, his bulletproof vest saved his life. Contractors working across the street watched in horror, and they tell us they saw the gunman's wife.
She come walking out across the road and said her husband just woke up. She says, I hope he didn't do something stupid.
Police say there has been an ongoing feud between the neighbors for months over the gunman's dog, a mastiff named Roxy. Animal Control responded in March when the neighbor claimed she was bitten and attacked by Roxy. In May, Delray was issued a citation. And just last week, police say Animal Control deemed Roxy to be dangerous.
Things got nasty. They're both shoveling feces over the fence line at each other, and we're just sitting right there during lunch watching it all.
And police say that Delray was found dead inside the neighbor's home on the 2nd floor, inside of the bedroom. Tonight, it still remains unclear exactly how he died. Was he shot and killed by police, or did he take his own life? That is part of this ongoing investigation. That's the very latest. Live in Port St. Lucie, Ryan Hughes, WPTV News Channel 5.
We turn now to coronavirus. Florida now has 213,794 confirmed cases of COVID-19. That's up 7,347 just since yesterday. Here's a breakdown of the local case count. According to the Florida Department of Health, Palm Beach County has 17,638 cases. Martin County, 2,461. 2,355 in St. Lucie County, 969 cases in Indian River County, and Okeechobee County has seen 451 cases. And as South Florida sees a sharp spike in cases, business owners in Palm Beach County are hoping they don't see another widespread shutdown. All that concern after the Miami-Dade County Mayor, Carlos Jimenez, defended his rollback, which halted dining in, I should say, at restaurants. WPTV News Channel 5's Michelle Casada explains how Palm Beach County is, for now, handling it differently.
Despite rising COVID-19 cases in Palm Beach County, the health department not making a recommendation to shut down or roll back reopening right now. Business owners are breathing a sigh of relief, but are also concerned.
A potential rollback of economic reopening is always on the back of Lee Felty's mind.
It's a concern that we've had from the beginning as businesses started to reopen.
Going above and beyond guidelines by installing plexiglass dividers, Felty and Eric Lemonides have made changes at their restaurant, Almond Palm Beach, but they haven't been open long.
When the world fell apart, we actually opted not to do takeout. We were kind of brand new to the scene here in Palm Beach, and so we just shut everything down. We're also genuinely concerned for our staff at the time.
They opened in February, shut down in March, and reopened just 6 weeks ago with in-room dining.
There are some bad players out there who are kind of pushing the envelope, and that's kind of what is causing this conversation to begin with.
How we can help our community.
Palm Beach County has an education and compliance task force to deal with those bad players, and commissioners expressed Tuesday going backwards is the last thing they want to do. Michelle Casada, WPTV News Channel 5.
Getting students back to school. That's what President Donald Trump pushed for today during a national dialogue on safely reopening America's schools.
We want to reopen the schools. Everybody wants it. The moms want it. The dads want it. The kids want it. It's time to do it.
The American Academy of Pediatrics has advocated children being back in school with, of course, significant safety measures in place. Here in South Florida, some parents and teachers concerned over the latest mandate from the Department of Education advising schools should open in August 5 days a week. WPTV News Channel 5's Tanya Rogers with reaction and the next step for the school districts of Palm Beach County.
If it's worth it to delay their going back to school for a few more weeks or maybe at least a month until the numbers come down and they have a clear plan as to how they're going to keep them protected.
Some parents concerned about the start of the school year during the COVID-19 pandemic. Claudia St. Anne, who works in the medical field, got more concerned hearing the Department of Education issued an order that Florida public schools should start in August 5 days a week.
I'm shocked in a way, scared, to be honest with you, because one of the things that plays in the back of my mind constantly is the fact that this virus is very infectious. It's highly infectious, especially with someone being asymptomatic.
Tuesday, the school district spoke with Department of Education officials. After the meeting, the district tells WPTV they have flexibility with recommendations from health officials. Meanwhile, teachers expressing their concerns.
We want to get people back on campus as soon as possible and start offering classes in our schools again, but we will do so in a judicious manner that takes into account the medical condition of COVID in society. We're not just going to do it to do it.
School district board members will make a final decision on July 15th.
We just put out a final survey 2 days ago. The window is still open, but over 4,500 teachers have responded, our members. And the vast majority, I can tell you, are concerned about going back 5 days a week.
Tanya Rogers, WPTV News Channel 5.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says hospitals are seeing more patients who are coming in for other things beyond concerns about COVID, only to learn that they, in fact, have COVID-19. He says everyone admitted to the hospital is being swabbed regardless of the reason they showed up in the first place. And the governor says this is part of the reason, in his estimation, that the positive numbers across the state are rising. Still, he says there are plenty of hospital beds available, but many medical experts are sounding warnings about intensive care bed availability in some places.
People didn't just all of a sudden stop having heart attacks. Their people were not as comfortable seeking medical care then. So we've been stressing, and I think every hospital that we've talked to stresses, look, we're open for business.
Already, Miami's public hospitals asked the state to send 100 extra nurses to help with the growing COVID-19 list of patients. We checked with Bethesda Hospital East and West and Boca Raton Regional Hospital in our community. Those hospitals are temporarily rescheduling elective procedures that require an overnight stay to make sure there is enough capacity. JFK Medical Center says it's conducting a review of each scheduled procedure. We also checked with Tenet Health, which runs several local hospitals, including St. Mary's and West Boca Medical Center. They say they have not had to cancel any elective surgeries at this point to make room for other patients. Protecting your credit during coronavirus, the moves you can make right now to help your financial future.
International students facing uncertainty amid the pandemic. Tonight, a look at how new regulations could impact their fall semester.
Rain headed your way? Tomorrow, WPTV First Alert Weather walking you through any possible pop-up storms. And drive-through Botox right here in South Florida. We'll walk you through the pros and cons. That's tomorrow, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Watch WPTV.
Stanton Optical is open, and we're here to help. Your health and safety are our first priority. At Stanton Optical, you can get 2 pair of glasses as low as $59.95, including a free same-day telehealth eye exam. We're here for you. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com.
This isn't our first flip. And sure, some renovations can require a bit of compromise. But there's no settling here. At Floor & Decor, she gets to fulfill her vision while I get in-stock products at budget-friendly prices. All in one trip. Plus, we get the installation materials we need to get it done right and right on time. It's a win-win. Now that's shopping like a pro.
Explore Floor & Decor, now open for safe in-store shopping and curbside pickup.
Public safety should be government's top priority, but Trump ignored warnings from our top scientists and put all of us in danger of COVID-19 illness or death. Florida's Republican governor and legislators all backed Trump's mistakes, including putting millions of people out of work and ignoring their desperate claims for unemployment compensation. The Republicans have done everything wrong. We need a strong Democrat like Irv Schlossberg fighting for us in the state Senate.
I'm Irv Schlossberg. Public safety is my #1 priority.
Let Irv serve.
Those look really nice. And you can get 2 pair as low as $59.95, plus a free eye exam.
That's such a good deal. I can't take it anymore. It is I, Macula.
Yeah, we know.
Unbeatable prices without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam, as low as $59.95.
As colleges and universities continue to navigate through hurdles caused by COVID-19, a new rule by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is limiting options for international students this fall.
WPTV News Channel 5 Sabira Rayford spoke with a local university about what they call a, quote, shocking move.
For Valentina Moretti, her college years were some of the best years of her life.
I went to Florida Atlantic University, go Owls.
Valentina says she moved to South Florida from Venezuela with her entire family on an F1 student visa.
That means my family is a dependent. That means whatever happened to me happens to them.
That's one of the reasons she calls ICE's new rule heartbreaking. On Monday, ICE released new regulations requiring international students to return to their country if their school is only offering online courses because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We come and we pay a different fee for the same education, right? We pay 10 times more than what it is.
The chancellor of Kaiser University, Arthur Kaiser, says this new regulation could be devastating for universities across the country. He says currently they have students from 46 countries around the world.
Schools that heavily rely on students from China, students from Europe, they will be significantly impacted financially.
Kaiser says their plan is to offer hybrid classes, both online and in person, which would allow international students to stay. However, he says the changes in coronavirus cases makes it difficult to stick to a plan.
We were supposed to start for our adult learners back on class like yesterday, but because of the spike in South Florida, we decided not to do that, and we kept the students online. So it is a challenge for students to prepare.
Reporting in Palm Beach County, Sabir Rayford, WPTV News Channel 5.
I'm tracking a very strong line of storms moving across the lake and intensifying quickly, moving into Belle Glade, headed toward Indiantown. Will have an impact at the coastline. We'll talk about it coming up.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Baptist Health Care on Demand. Download today for a video visit with a doctor.
You have reached the 911 police emergency line. Due to defunding of the police department, we're sorry, but no one is here to take your call. If you're calling to report a rape, please press 1. To report a murder, press 2. To report a home invasion, press 3. For all other crimes, leave your name and number, and someone will get back to you. Our estimated wait time is currently 5 days. Goodbye.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Attention business owners. If you've suffered financial loss due to COVID-19, you may be entitled to compensation under your insurance policy. Do not simply settle for your insurance company's interpretation. Jed Lawyers has recovered millions from insurance companies after denied or partially paid claims.
Call 561-500-6000 for your free consultation. 561-500-6000.
Jed Lawyers, a law firm with a history of winning.
Today, designing the right air conditioning system for your home is crucial for clean air. We take detailed measurements, inspect your ductwork, and design a more efficient system. Our duct modifications will increase airflow, efficiency, and performance. We'll eliminate hot rooms, improve comfort, and literally change the weather in your home. As a bonus, we'll sanitize your ductwork with a hospital-grade disinfectant, install a UV light, and cover your air conditioner with a 10-year labor warranty. Our clean air solution is the RGF Remy Halo Whole House Air Purification System. It's effective at killing up to 99% of viruses and bacteria in the air of your home and on surfaces. The Remy Halo produces hydroperoxide plasma and is installed in your air conditioning system, capable of purifying every cubic inch of air that your central air conditioning system reaches. Call ECM at 561-440-3334.
ECM Air Conditioning. ECM, the company that cares.
Right now, a Delray Beach Commission meeting is underway to discuss what happens next with their now suspended city manager.
Outside investigators determined he bullied employees, which violated city policy. Contact 5 investigator Michael Butchner looks into why it could take months for the city to take more serious actions.
Delray Beach commissioners once again talking about now suspended city manager George Gretzis and what's next. Commissioners voted 2 weeks ago to begin the process of firing Gretzis with cause after an assistant city manager filed a complaint with the city, accusing him of bullying, gender discrimination, harassment, a hostile work environment, and retaliation. An outside investigation later concluded that Gretzis, who was only on the job for 6 months, violated city policy for bullying and retaliation. Gretzis told WPTV in part, this work of fiction was designed to cover up gross incompetence, negligence, and corruption at City Hall. He sent Contact 5 a letter late this afternoon that his attorney sent to the city, raising serious concerns with the city's handling of the investigation and proceedings, claiming that Gretzis uncovered serious wrongdoing on multiple fronts, affecting the city and its residents. All of this, they say, appears an effort to suppress that. Mayor Shelley Petrolia responding to the findings in the investigation.
I'm not surprised by it. I was a little surprised by how deep it went, but, the findings were not surprising to me.
The city says it must now schedule 2 special meetings pursuant to Gretzis' employment agreement with the city. One, to adopt the written charges against Gretzis, which can't occur until at least August 24th. The other, a public hearing on the written charges, which the city says wouldn't happen until October 23rd at the earliest. Gretzis, who's the city's 6th city manager since 2013, remains tonight on paid administrative leave. In Delray Beach, Michael Butchner, WPTV News Channel 5.
Covering Boynton Beach, where a new city hall is open. Today marked a soft opening for business at the new downtown facility. The city handed out free backpacks today to visitors. WPTV recently got a tour of the 100,000 square foot building that will house 16 city departments. In addition, a new outdoor amphitheater currently under construction and will serve the community for outdoor venues. All part of the city's $130 million town square redevelopment project.
Busy early evening on the radar. A strong line of storms moving across the lake at the coastline, at least in Palm Beach County. It is quiet, but these storms will continue to push east and eventually make it into 95 in the Turnpike through 7 and 8 o'clock tonight. I expect they'll hold together. We've seen some stormy weather already, northern Treasure Coast, but this will have more of an impact from Port St. Lucie all the way down into Boca and Delray. And the strongest part of these storms is just south of Okeechobee over the lake, where there is a marine warning in effect for the lake area. And we also have just the tail end of this line that is moving into Belglades, pushing through Clewiston. Gusty winds of 40 miles an hour, some hail possible, and heavy downpours. And ahead of that, Little Cell is fired up now around the Gardens, most of it just west of the Turnpike at 95 around Palm Beach Country Estates, Old Marsh, East Point, and trails back through the North Lake Boulevard area, through the northern acreage, and even in around Riviera. There are some times of arrival. Some areas already seeing some rainfall, and you likely hear the rumbles of thunder out there too. But this is the main line of concern, and I'll watch this closely because we could get a severe thunderstorm warning out of that. That is not only moving closer to populated areas, but it's also intensifying quickly. So the evening forecast will keep showers and storm chances pretty high through 8, 9 o'clock tonight, and then just lingering showers after that. And overnight lows will be in the 70s everywhere with some patchy fog possible around the lake. We saw that last night. And daytime highs tomorrow soaring into the 90s again. And with the humidity, it'll feel like 100 to 105. So stay hydrated. Rain chances are higher than normal through the weekend into the weekend. This is a weather pattern that's going to stick around through the weekend. And in the tropics, pretty quiet. And there's one little weather maker that rolls off the coastline of the Carolinas on Thursday and Friday. That has a chance, 40% chance of developing, but it doesn't have any kind of direct impact on our weather. There's a look at it there. High pressures really in full force here. Not only a high over the Gulf, but there's another high off the coastline, the Bermuda high. And in tandem, they are bringing us more heat, more humidity, and more afternoon storms right through Saturday and Sunday. Boating conditions and beach going, seas about a foot. Could be 2 at times in the afternoon with a light chop. Watch out for those afternoon storms, though. 77, your first alert forecast, with the stormy weather tapering off to showers mid-evening and then clearing overnight. 92 tomorrow. Carbon copy of today. Heat and humidity and strong afternoon storms could get an isolated severe storm right into Saturday and Sunday, and a little bump in our rain chances both weekend days. Morning sun and stormy afternoons for the next 7 days.
Steve, thank you. Right now, you can get free weekly access to your credit reports. Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody is encouraging Floridians to take advantage of the free services offered by Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion.
Reviewing credit reports will keep you current on information that is being reported about your personal payment history and alert you to any inaccuracies or scams affecting your credit score that you can then promptly work to correct.
Moody says if you're unable to make payments because of the pandemic, you should talk with your lenders to see if any assistance is available. She says being proactive can certainly help protect your credit during this crisis. Free weekly access to credit reports will run through April 2021. For more information, head to the As Seen on 5 section of WPTV.com.
Actor Tom Hanks is speaking out about his experience with COVID-19. Remember, he and his wife quarantined for a while and treated in Australia. And he's talking about his frustrations with the debate over whether to wear a mask.
Do your part. You know, I am of the generation that goes back again and again to a number of kind of sayings that all Americans could look to, and one of them was certainly during World War II and even through much of my life growing up. Hey, do your part. Very, very simple.
Hear more from Tom Hanks coming up on NBC Nightly News. And here's a look at what else is coming up right here on News Channel 5.
Florida is a global state with visitors traveling here from all over the world to enjoy its natural beauty, both on land and on water. If you've been injured in an accident, call the trial attorneys at Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Frondrath at 1-800-4RIGHTS or visit foryourrights.com.
We buy any car, any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car, any.
At WeBuyAnyCar.com, the gimmicks stop with our ads. Trading in or selling your car is hassle-free with just 3 easy steps. 1, get your free online valuation. 2, drive to your local car buying center. And 3, walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
Mom! Mom, Mia, hurry! We'll be late for Capital Carpet Tile and Window Fashion's spectacular sale.
You scared me. I thought it was a shock.
Come in now for Capital Carpet Tile and Window Fashion's super sale. We have drastically reduced prices on our spectacular selection of flooring, window treatments, draperies, and plantation shutters.
Catch the wave of savings at Capital Carpet and Tile Window Fashion.
With our best prices and our famous great service.
This sale will save you, so
why would you buy from anyone else?
Celebrate sleeping comfortably at City Mattress. Get a free adjustable bed base with a mattress purchase of $8.99 or more. Discover mattress savings up to $1,000 and get interest-free financing for up to 36 months. Visit City Mattress today.
You didn't ask to get into a car wreck, but here you are, injured, out of work, and the bills are piling up. The insurance company, they want to fight you on everything. Call the Lebovic Law Group, your warriors for justice. The insurance company knows we just love a good fight.
Hurricane season is here. Be prepared. Protect your home with a Generac generator from South Florida's standby generator experts, Reliable Power Systems. Reliable Power Systems is a full-service, family-owned and operated generator company with over 18 years of experience. For a limited time, get 1 year of free preventive maintenance and a 5-year extended warranty with the purchase of your new Generac generator. Only from Reliable. Control your power. Control your life with a Generac home standby generator from Reliable Power Systems. Call 855-GET-POWER now.
It is said there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Perhaps the time has come to fully realize the dream upon which this great country was founded. Equal justice under the law.
Recently, here at the Gardens of Boca Raton Cemetery and Funeral Home, we have received many calls with concerns about making arrangements during this unprecedented time. The family-owned and operated Gardens of Boca Raton is here to safely perform the services you need. Our high-def streaming video technology allows for services to be viewed live from anywhere in the world. Let our family help your family through these difficult times. Call or visit our website to make an interactive video appointment today from the comfort of your own home.
Everyone knows Stanley Steamer is the one to call for professional cleaning. But did you also know we're the ones to call in a water emergency? With a fleet of over 3,000 vans, we get there fast, 24/7. Our certified technicians remove the water you can see and the water you can't. They thoroughly test every area and document it all for your insurance company. We hope this never happens to you, but if it does, call 1-800-STEAMER.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
While this virus may have slowed down many aspects of our lives, we have remained open to continue to fight for the rights of our clients. If you or a loved one has been injured due to the negligence of others, call Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Farmer.
Exposed and unaware, Contact 5 speaks to a state lawmaker who says Florida has to fix its contact tracing system for COVID-19. That tonight on News Channel 5 at 11.
And of course, thank you so much for joining us. NBC Nightly News is next. And if you're looking for more local news, you can switch it over to our partner station, WFLX Fox 29, for your 6:30 news with me.
Back tonight for News Channel 5 at 11. We'll look forward to that in a few minutes, honey. Until then, wishing you and yours good night.